Hi, the question today is, how do I become willing to change? And where can I find the inspiration to want to change my life for the better? So the interest in changing is a very natural part of life. So why would the ability to change not also have a very natural way to go? And of course, life provides us with the answer to that. What we'll discover in the next couple of minutes is something called the natural thought process, one of the 24 life ingredients that we're all born with, but unfortunately we get trained out of by the time that we're adults. So what is the natural thought process and how does this relate to inspiration? Well, it teaches us that inspiration is the result of observation. So we observe the world around us, we look at all kinds of things, what people are doing, we see things, all through all our senses, we experience the world. And then we observe, how do we feel about that? Do we feel positive? Do we feel negative? And whatever we feel negative about, we use as a kind of curb, like the concrete curbs on a roadway, and we don't go crashing into them. We allow that to guide us back to the positive. So what do we feel positively inspired about? So as we find things, as we see things, as we experience things that we're positively inspired about, now we'll notice that we have the same level of confidence and of motivation. So how do we increase that level of inspiration so that we become highly motivated to make the changes that we want? Well, if a little bit of observation in a direction that's positive brings us a little bit of inspiration and motivation, then what happens when we observe more? Naturally, like the spiral driveway on those parking garages where it goes up from one level to the next, what happens is that we become more and more inspired to a level where we're unstoppable. And that's what you're looking for, is natural inspiration that brings you to the next level of motivation and confidence. Now, a warning, what you're looking out for here is there's such a thing as artificial inspiration. And so that comes from, for example, you listen to a motivational speaker and you're all pumped up and you're excited for 10 minutes, an hour, a day, a week, 6 months. But after a period of time, you come back to your natural self, the way you're built with your subconscious, your conscious, all your ideas, how you are, and you come back to those old ways. Unless you've used the natural inspiration, and then from there, if you don't force the process, if you just respect the journey. And what I mean by that, you'll discover more about this in the free mini-series that I put together. There's a whole series of classes there. We talk about all these different aspects of life, and it's all free. Just there for you to just go through, pick and choose, and apply it in your life. There's exercises to do there, like things like breathing and what you're thinking and how you change your thinking. Because it's our thinking that creates our reality. And so as we start with something basic like the natural thought process, then we're consciously aware of what we're observing, and we know why we're observing, and we realize the changes that we're making in our life when we observe. Through that process, then what happens is that we're finding the inspiration to want to make changes to our life, and if we don't rush the journey, so watch the video on the first one in the series talks about what is life, and that's going to be very useful to get you going on this journey, and follow the other videos to get even more value out of them. So I look forward to meeting you. Check out all the videos available on John Verway 2020 on YouTube, and they're all under the playlist of the free mini-series, and it's related to the 24 life ingredients. I look forward to meeting you.